Okay, we are back. Um, I was gonna vlog. I usually do if I do a day in the life, but it was downpouring, and I was trying to I had to like climb up in my van because I only have the back seat because the middle part is for my power chair, and I had to climb up in the back, get Lex. Couldn't have the umbrella without the umbrella flying away because it was windy and bad and everything. Then I had to grab my cup, my phone, my keys, Lex's blanket while he was trying to get his cars, trying not to get my feet soaked because I threw on my Crocs instead of my boots. And just like not lose anything, not lock the keys in the car. Yeah, it was crazy. So I didn't do none of that. However, the crowns I just showed you guys, um, the kids are doing projects with them. They got like a little business going on. I'm not really going to go into detail about that. If they want to, they will. Right now they're working out like the tweaks in it and everything. And hold on, let me drain the water out, and then I will sit on the bed while I'm peeling those and explain everything going on. Bubby, this ain't your cup. This is my cup. You want me to go get your cup? Okay, I'll go get your cup.
Meme advice.
Well, hello. I just got a Walmart package yesterday that I opened up this morning. So that's what that stuff was. I'm going to explain these in a second. My child and taking my snacks. Okay, hold on. Let me turn his thing. Well, no. Let me turn it down a little bit. All right, I am like trying to set this all up. I had a video, oh gosh, it was Tuesday's video, just explaining a bunch of stuff, and I was like, it's way too long, and it was gonna be like a day in the life, kinda sit down, day in the life, but like come along with me. I mean, like, okay, I have muscular dystrophy, I have Charcot-Marie tooth, it's a form of muscular dystrophy, and I have hip dysplasia and other things, and so standing is not an option for long periods of times. So most of my stuff, I'm sitting down. Honest to God, like I'm sitting, guys. Whether I'm sitting in my power chair, I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on the exercise bike, and I'm pedaling what I can. Snid bits if I'm sitting in the kayak. It's just, it's yeah. All right, so these I decided to do Tuesday afternoon, and then I added some more to them. So let me explain. We have a good decent amount of Nintendo Switch games, and I actually I love all these games. I'll show you. But some of these are a little bit too hard. Some of them like 10 and up, and we thought like maybe the kids could do them. And Aubrey was how can I say this? When Aubrey started officially playing the Switch, she was maybe 4 or 5, and then she's 6 now, and then Mason's been like a big video game nerd for like a really long time. So he's better at playing the games, but I don't know how to explain it. Like some of these games, I think if he was a little bit older, like he has ADHD, and he has both of them do. They both have ADHD, and they both have impulse control issues. However, Aubrey's starting to read a little bit. Mason knows how to read, but they just they don't want to read anything. They don't want to follow directions. I love them, but I'm just being honest. So what I decided was, and I'll explain reasons why we're doing this. Instead of holding on to these games, I'm going to take them to GameStop, and I called, and I got the price for each one of them. I will tell you in a second. But I just decided that I will take these games and turn them in, get some money for them, and then they'll be there when the kids get a little bit older if they want to play them, stuff like that. Okay, let me start with I'm going to start with Gigantosaurus, the game. We like this game. The idea is there. It's for ages, everyone. It's 1 to 4 players. And like it's a really good game. It's got like the adventures and the collecting, and you got to follow like the little like purple eggs, and there's racing games on here that you got to do, and you got to follow the maps, and you got to keep away from Giganto. However, as weird as this is, the kids' Switch is newer than my Switch, and it's newer than Daniel's Switch is. Daniel had his Switch first, then I got mine, and then the kids got theirs. The kids got theirs in August. However, this game on their Switch, randomly, like an hour into the game, it will glitch. Like, it will just freeze and glitch. But on mine, Daniel's, my cousin Kai's, and other people, like when we took it down to their cousin's house down, way down in Kentucky, didn't have a problem with it. I told GameStop that. They said it's perfectly fine. They said it just happens every once in a while. And I gave them computer programming information and all that jazz. They pulled it up. They said that they don't know what's going on with it, that it's a perfectly fine game. The kids just have a hard time with it. And, you know, I think maybe when they're a little bit older, and maybe because it's 1 to 4 players, they can, we can go get it again if they're interested in it. Okay, so this one gets $6 back, or like credit is $7. This is, me and Daniel both have Animal Crossing. As a matter of fact, my Switch is a limited edition Animal Crossing set. It's got the Animal Crossing, it's got the Animal Crossing case, it's got the Animal Crossing stand for the TV, the charging dock, and all that. The cords on it are Animal Crossing. The Switch itself is Animal Crossing with Animal Crossing print. If you can't tell, I love Animal Crossing. I loved Animal Crossing ever since I played it on the DS when I was a kid. Like, the first DSs, okay? So Daniel got me the limited edition Animal Crossing set. He has an Animal Crossing one too. However, me and Daniel play together on this one. And it makes me kind of sad because we beat it. And now I know how it ends. And like, the end is not as exciting. I haven't played this game in over a year and a half. Daniel's got his copy. I can always put his in mine. I'm going to pass this on and let somebody else have this game. So, and the kids like playing that game too. However, same concept. They can play it on theirs with Daniel's. The Battle of Bikini Bottom. I thought the kids were going to love this one. They love the game. It's confusing at first, and it's a little bit, you have to read it and follow directions. There's one part where they actually got stuck, and it took, including me and Daniel being like the big, like, pro gamer, like he's a big pro gamer, it took us like 4 or 5 days to get Patrick to just jump up on the ledge to go on. And, which, I mean, like, it may sound kind of crazy, and I'm not saying the game should be super easy, but given the fact that it's for ages 10 and up, I think that it should be a little bit more, how can I say this? It's a kid-friendly game. It's a pretty simple game. However, there is parts in it that I think, honestly, like me and Daniel. What? Ew. Yeah, ew. Daniel's in his 30s. I'm 26, almost 27. And I just think, like, there's just some parts where we're like, what? What? I had my mom read it, and she was like, that don't make any sense. Like, you can't even do that here. My cousin, on his Switch, we were having him, like, read it. He was like, what? That don't make sense. So, I can get $8 for this one, or $10 in store credit. I am going to take this one. Like I said, I'm just going to turn it in. Maybe when they're older. Oh, by the way, this is a 1 to 2 player game, by the way. Maybe when the kids are a little bit older, then we'll get it again. I don't know. Maybe it'll be one of those things that, like, hey, we had that game before. Let's, you know, save our allowance money and get it. The carnival game, this one was $6.50 or $7.50 store credit. We had the carnival game edition for the Wii when I was younger. I can't say little, maybe when I was like preteen, teenager when it came out. I liked this game. Let's see. I liked it on the Wii, and even though it's the same one, like the same setup, it's not that fun anymore. It's 1 to 4 players, and I don't know, like I kind of feel like, how can I explain this? Like, you're never really going to go to SpongeBob World, or you're never going to go to like an Animal Crossing world, or like dinosaurs and you know, live those time periods and stuff like that, and you know, live in Bikini Bottom and all that jazz. But this one, I feel like the carnival games should be left for at the carnival. And I noticed on the easy setting for the kids, like this is for ages 10 and up, and even on the easy setting for like the kids version, the computers cheat massively bad. And I mean like super easy beginner mode setting for kids. They cheat. And honestly, I was a pro at this on the Switch, or I was a pro at this on the Wii. This one, I'm just not a fan. It's really, really hard, and it should not be that hard, especially for ages 10-year-olds, at least. And the kids they don't have fun with that one. Okay, this one is the Nickelodeon Kart Racer. I got this one and this one. This one is really hard to play. And when I thought I was getting, well, okay, I saw the race car one, the Nitro Fuel. But what I was looking for when I got this was, actually, let me explain something. I got this off of Amazon, the Nitro Fueled. And the one that I ordered was the one that, you know, like you have Crash and he like runs and you gotta like jump and like the actual adventure, not the go-kart. I ordered that one and they sent me this one. And now I realize that they never sent me the actual one that I wanted. This one is super hard. This is 1 to 4 players. It's 10 and up. Like I have muscular dystrophy fingers. Like they're just going to get worse. Like my fingers curl. However, even Daniel playing this game, who is like I said, he's a pro gamer. He even got like super pissed off and frustrated because he would sit there and he would like do it, and I don't know how to explain it. If you play this game, I guess you know what we're talking about. But even when like we'd have it set up like on the simple easy mode for like the kids, or just the pass some time and, you know, really feel like you're accomplishing something when you're like depressed and you just want to feel like you're a pro at something, or, you know, good at something. Like you would go, like you would, how can I explain? Like you'd drift into the turn, but then like you would drift and you're on the road and you're driving correctly. And next thing you know, like you don't hit anything, nobody throws anything, nobody does anything, and you just like spin out. And there's been times where like we would be going up over the ledge and we would make it, like, you know, like you'd go up and jump over to the ledge and you're going, but then somehow you're like falling off a cliff from way back and you have to go over, and it's like, it don't make any sense. So we don't like this game, the Nitro Fueled. Wait, oh, did I tell you how much Carnival was? Yeah. Yeah, I told you. Okay, this one is $10 to $12 store credit, $8 cash back. This is the Nickelodeon Kart Racing. We like this game. This is 1 to 4 players. This is rated E for everyone. It's just, the kids love it. I love it. However, they're more, like right now, the games that they're playing, they're really into Rayman Legends, Lego World, the Harry Potter Lego World game, the boxing game that I have, the Ring Fit Adventures that I got for all of us, and like those are, oh shoot, Super Smash Brothers, the Mario Party game, the Mario Party World. Like those are the ones that they like to play and that we all like to play together. This isn't a top one. And I got this one when I got, where is it? I got this one same time I got this one, and we've had both of these for almost a year. It's just, they see it, they don't want to play it. Or they said they like it, it's fun, it's an easy game. They can even have it on like medium and hard, and they still have fun with it. It's just, I don't know. It's just like the season that they're in. And I'd rather sell it for $10 or $12 store credit. I'd rather sell it for $10 and get money back for it. And then if they want to get it later on, they can. So be it. So that's what I'm doing with that. Yeah. So I'm going to take these to GameStop. GameStop opens at 12. But tomorrow the kids are out of school. And it's not supposed to be raining as bad tomorrow. So I think we can go to GameStop. Or I might just go to GameStop on the way out to my grandmother's this weekend. Turn these in for cash. And go from there. Oh man. I gotta eat something soon. There was something else I wanted to tell you guys before I tell you about what the kids are doing. On accident, many months ago. You know how like when you combine stuff, like you combine all the rice together, like all the white rice, all the beans, and you know, that way it's not like a bag here, bag here, bag here, bag here, bag here, bag here, can, you know, like you just combine it all. Okay. Many months ago, I want to say a little bit over a year ago, like when I say a little bit over a year ago, maybe like a year and a couple of weeks, like not that long ago, I had a can of Walmart's medium regular blend coffee grounds, and it was like a can, and it was like $8 or $9, and let me explain. I got that one for Daniel, and at that point I was trying to, let me explain. I don't drink Dunkins all the time. My mom drinks Dunkins every day. I don't drink Dunkins coffee every single day. I use it as like a treat, or like me time, or like, you know, just something. So when I went to the store, as much as I like the Walmart, I was like, I want to treat myself, you know. I want to feel great and appreciated, and just, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, like if I want to sit there before the kids get up, and I want to, you know, paint my nails, take a bath, whatever, drink some coffee while I'm in the tub, watch a movie, downtime, you know, whatever, I want to feel like I went out and got it. And then especially, like, okay, I got this one in October, so way after I did what I did. But I still had, like, as crazy as this is, just for my mental health, I reused one of their cups, like, that you just get. So, what I did was I got the French vanilla. And I got the truffle, Christmas truffle something. Dunkin's chocolate truffle is what I got. And then I also got Christmas peppermint one too. Well, Daniel was drinking the regular coffee out of like the Walmart brand. Great, fine. It got like pretty much halfway empty, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna combine all the coffee together, and just to get rid of these bags, because I mean, like, someone was like open in here, someone was here, blah blah, you know. Okay, so I put it in that metal can, I shook it up, mixed it up and everything. And this is funny, because when I tell you this, because Daniel was drinking that coffee. I told him, I was like, hey, I just combined all the coffees together, or, you know, all the coffee grounds together, you know, it is what it is. Okay. For like 10 months, Daniel was drinking this coffee. He absolutely loved it. He was like, it's really good. We went to Dunkins twice. One in Alexandria. Or no, I'm sorry. It was more than twice. It was maybe like 4 times. And we got Walmart and Dixie Highway. Or not Walmart. We went to Alexandria, Dixie Highway, and Independence. Every time we got coffee there, the same exact way that my mom makes it. Even like mixing it up. You know, getting different ones. I thought it was okay. But like they really like messed it up. It was kind of like gross and weird. And I've learned that like the Alexandria one, you don't go to the Alexandria one. That's like absolute trash. Don't go to the one on Dixie Highway on Thursdays and Saturdays because the people are rude and arrogant there, and they don't care. So the one that broke the camel's back was we got a pumpkin, or no, I'm sorry, it was a peanut butter something, and I want to say it was for Halloween time. I want to say. No, I want to say it was in December, so it was like it was a Christmas one, but it was like peanut butter or something. Well, we went there, and Daniel said to me, he goes, "This coffee is absolutely nasty." He was like, "I make better coffee at home, and it's the Walmart brand." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. You are exactly right." And I was, because he was right. Like the one we make at home is a lot better, no matter what creamer, no matter what. And I sat there and I was like, "Yeah, he's right." Because at this point, I completely forgot that I mixed the coffee grounds. I did. I really did. So we're in Walmart, and he says, "Hey, get some of the dunkins like here, and we'll see if they're different." And as I'm in the aisle, I got all three of them again. And this is where it's so funny. I got all three of them again. And I was like, hang on, hold on, wait a minute. So I went back in like history and on like Messenger, and I seen where I sent my mom the flavors that I got that day. And I was like, oh, ding, it instantly clicked. Went home, mixed it with the Walmart coffee and everything, and Daniel goes, "See, this is so much better." I said, "Babe, you said you could make better coffee than Dunkins. We've been making Dunkins. I've made our own flavor of Dunkins." He goes, "Oh, really?" He was like, "Oh, no, I feel bad." And he was like, "Well, actually, it is really good." So what I'm saying with this is if you want a coffee to try, get the French vanilla, get the peppermint mocha, like something holiday edition, and get the chocolate truffle. Mix it all together. Walmart brand, regular coffee, or whatever coffee you want to make it. I like to get Walmart brand. You get like a big container like this, maybe a little bit bigger, for like $8, and that's what it is right now. It's like $8, and get you one of these. I will say at my store these are $8 here in Kentucky. They're $8 each, but I find it worth it because $8. So 8. Hold on, let's see. We'll say 8 even. Okay, 8. That's 24. Okay. For that big old can, and I don't drink coffee every day. I'm starting to now, but I don't drink coffee every day. Daniel does. So to drink or to make for almost a year, let's just guess and say like 300-400 cups of coffee if you count like our coffee pot makes 5 cups. Okay, so let's see. Echo. 200. Stop. Echo. 300 divided by $24. Echo. $24 divided by 300 is what?
24 US dollars divided by 300 is 8 US cents.
8 cents for the coffee.
Okay.
Echo.
Here's Tabata workout. Okay.
Stop.
Starting 8 sets of Tabata.
Echo.
Get ready.
Stop. 8 cents for coffee. And then, in all seriousness, because it's so dang sweet, like not the coffee, but like the coffee's got like that good, like that good taste to it, and it's only 5 calories for like all of it. Plus the creamer, like I've learned that if you take, let me show you my cup. Whoop. What, baby? You want a drink? So for this whole cup, I fill it all the way up, all the way with ice. I do literally a cup of coffee and maybe like half a teaspoon or half a tablespoon to a full tablespoon of liquid creamer. Boom, done. Super sweet. And all of that together is like probably per cup, it's probably roughly, I think, is it good?
Ice.
Yeah, ice. It's like 12 cents for a cup of coffee. Super good. And you got to think, when I said 300, like about 300 cups, we still have yet to go through the coffee can. So let me explain. We had that coffee that I added all of this into. When I added that, plus what was left in that one can, we just officially got down to like the really, really like bare minimum in there. And that was over the summer. And that's when I took it. No, I'm sorry. It was like probably August. I took it and I like scooped it out because my grandma Sandy needed some coffee and my grandmother needed coffee, and I split it with them. And then it was December when I got that, when I had to go get it. And I still have, from finishing like the rest of that half a can, plus, well, to now, I'm just trying to think, because I'm trying to be 100% truthful with you guys, because you gotta understand, I'm not bragging or boasting, but you know, my grandmother is on Social Security. My other grandmother is on Social Security for different reasons, like physical health wise. But you know, it's hard. We don't get food stamps. My one grandmother doesn't get food stamps or anything like that. But we help each other out. Okay, we do. We help each other out. And if I got something, I give it to them. That's just how my family is. Okay, but I try to help them out with not spending as much as possible. So when I went in December again, I decided that I was gonna make everybody a like this. So this one don't have the lid on it, but I was gonna make everybody a mason jar size of that blend and do that, and then what's left over is what I have left. So me and Daniel didn't fully get to use the whole jar when I made it, the whole can. The first time I made it, we haven't got to use the whole can. The second time we made it, but we're down to like maybe I can make coffee maybe for like another 3 or 4 days. But I have I could have had Daniel while he was at work get it because he works at Walmart. But I just went on the website and I ordered it, and it's supposed to be here today. So I'll say half a jar with all of it comes out to, let's see, December, January, February, March is right around the corner. So that's like 3.5 months, 4 months with half a can. So maybe like 8 months for a whole can. I think that's really good and beneficial. And it would probably been like double or triple that had we have not given out. So this time, once again, I'm going to be doing the jars again, and I'm going to be doing blends. See, I'm going to do my grandmother one, my great grandmother one, my grandmother one, and my aunt one. However, my mom, even though she's out there with my grandmother and my aunt, I want to make her one. But where she's off grid right now, not everything's hooked up. And she can go and get, like, my aunt can make the coffee at her place or in my grandmother's place, and my mom can get some. I'll probably just like double my aunt's or whoever. Yeah, so I thought that was cool. I wanted to tell you guys that, and I know this is kind of like a long video. This is like just explaining stuff, and I just literally talked about coffee. These. So let me explain just real quick. The other day, the kids decided that, well, Mason's wanting to get Heelys, and I said, hey, if you want to get Heelys, you're gonna have to pay for it like yourself, because you know those are expensive shoes, and you know you got to have respect with it when you get them. And I've learned, you know, people tend to have more respect with things that they pay for themselves than somebody paying for it and giving it to them, unless it's like super sentimental. But what I'm saying is we had a family meeting, and it was nothing bad. Nothing bad. It wasn't like, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, da 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 da. But, we just sat down, had a family meeting with him and Aubrey, and was talking about how, they can make a business, and, what are they going to do. And, like I said, the kids are still working out the tweaks on how they're wanting to do that. And they decided that, well, I'm not going to say. But basically, they needed a bunch of candles. And, which is fine. It's great. I got them candles. We robbed my grandmother's arts and crafts spot for her candles. Or, not candles. Sorry. Not saying candles. Crowns. Crowns. Okay? Her crowns. Nothing to do with candles. And, got a bunch of those, and then the kids went to school, and they were like, hey, do you have, asking the art teacher and all them, do you have any broken crowns? And it worked out, because from my grandmother, which was after the school thing, my grandmother had a bunch of packs of crowns, and we got broken crowns from her, and we also got a few packs of actual crowns itself. That's great. It's fine. It's great. The school actually, I think it was the art teacher. It was the art teacher. She gave Mason, because he's in art. He was in art this last week, and then Aubrey didn't have art, so Mason, I seen the art teacher. She gave him a big old bag of broken crowns. Well, then with that, I took some of the packs. And that wasn't a thing of feeling obligated. It was the thing of try to help the teachers out as much as possible when can be. And I sent a bunch of school supplies that my grandmother had that was still good, like brand new, still good. And I gave it to each one of the kids' teachers. And they divided it. Ooh, did you see that lightning? And they gave it to... It was thunder. Are you okay? Yeah. It scare you? Yeah, it scared Mommy a little bit too. I actually jumped. Anyways... It takes like 30-40 minutes to peel one of these crowns. And we were like struggle busing. And they needed like 2 crowns each. And, the kids get off at school or get home from school they get home at 3. And then, chores. And I told them, I said, I will support your business 100%. Me and your dad will help you get stuff. And it's actually my grandmother is getting them things that they need for it. And my mom. And, they're learning. The kids are like recycling things that they want to do, that they need to use and stuff like that. And that's great. That's fine. I'm proud of them. But I was sitting here on the kindness of my heart Tuesday, and I was peeling a bunch of these crowns, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's driving me insane. And then I was like, there's got to be an easier way. And dummy me, because I had to peel crowns when I was little, for one of my school projects that, it's not the thing I remember this art project. It was, we took the crowns, and our art teacher had blow dryers, and we stuck them on there, and we did like the heat thing with them. We watched them drip over our I think mine was like a little girl with the umbrella and stuff. It was really pretty, and I'm like, there's got to be an easier way of doing that. But I completely forgot about the day before, where we put the crowns in water. So I remember the art teacher saying, hey, if any, parents have any crowns or anything that's left that, we can use, for this project, blah, 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 please bring it in. I did. A lot of other kids did, and, stuff like that. So, it's fine. It was great. So I had to Google, because I remember bringing in the crowns. I remember doing that project. I completely forgot about putting in water. The most key and essential part. So I set them in water. And these are the new crowns. These are the crowns that I bought from the store Monday. And the glue is still fresh on them. And these are the Craze Art crowns. I will say the Craze Art crowns, I have learned, do not really melt that great. Like the kids want them to and need them to. They'll melt. But they're not like that really. They're not pretty. Like, I don't know how to explain. They're not appealing. The kids love them. Actually, Dave from our church, Dave and Barb, bought one of their projects off to them yesterday, and all I did was take it out and show my grandmother what they were doing. So, yeah, I'm sitting here, and Tuesday, I peeled roughly 200 crowns. Today, I have all of these plus some that I'm peeling. Fun times in the neighborhood. And we've got more coming. So, needless to say, the kids don't have school tomorrow. It's teacher planning day. But, it's teacher planning day for that. And they don't have school Monday because it's President Day. And we're going to be here. Lex, did you turn that up? Lex, did you turn that up?
Yeah.
Turn it down. Hold on. So what I'm saying is the kids will be doing peeling. And so this weekend, I'm trying to say this best way I can. This weekend, Daniel's grandpa, on his dad's dad, passed away. And they're doing a celebration of life for him. And it's actually the day after tomorrow, so Saturday, the 18th. I really, 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 really want to go. I really, really do. It's a 5-hour trip there. And in order for us to go, we'd have to leave Tuesday. And Daniel's going to ride with his parents, but they're not leaving back. They're not coming back until Monday. Thing is, Daniel has to work Monday, and he's not staying until Monday. And it's not the kids at all, because I want the kids to go and meet that side of the family. Because I mean, they only really got to meet them once, and it was at Justin and Stevie's wedding, and it wasn't really like meeting them. We were there. But that's when we met Daniel's sister and brother-in-law, I think. Yeah, that's when we met them. It was at the wedding. But anyways, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm like losing train of thought. I really wanted to go. However, I didn't have anybody to watch the dogs. And when I say watch the dogs, like you have to take them in and out and feed them and everything like that. My grandmother, so both of the dogs, Pippin will be 3 March 29th. Beans will be 1 March 29th. Beans has stitches, and he needs to constantly be watched. He just had surgery for his urethra, and he got neutered all in that same surgery. So when he's not sleeping, somebody has to be here to watch him constantly. Pippin is on anxiety meds because he has anxiety, and ever since he was a puppy, he's a loving dog. He loves you. He has Alzheimer's and dementia really bad. And like, he knows me, he knows the kids, but like, I'll tell you, sometimes he'll sit there and bark at me, and I'm like, And like, my mom, he sees my mom at least once a week, but every time, like, my mom had to stay with me for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it was like every day, and she was at my house. When she wasn't at my house, she was at work, kind of thing. And Pippin would just sit there and he'd bark at her and everything, and then like he'd like warm up to her again, and then he'd sit there and like out of nowhere he'd flip. Like, he wouldn't bite nobody, he wouldn't hurt nobody, he wouldn't do anything like that. However, for the safety of himself, and people would fear a dog like that. I get it 100%, but he's not a vicious dog. He's like, who are you, kind of thing. And he goes in like protect mode to protect himself and his kids, my kids, his siblings. So he's a good dog. He's on anxiety meds, and Beans is on anxiety meds because of his surgery, and to help calm him down and whatnot. And the vet said if he feels that Beans needs anxiety meds a little bit longer, because Beans actually was adopted from the animal shelter, and the animal shelter found Beans and his siblings and his mom and dad in a car in a box, and they were abused and left, and Beans is terrified of boxes. Beans is terrified of any type of like form of abuse, and he will sit there and bark, and he's like very attention seeking, and he's needy, and I love him, and it's something that we're working on with both of them. However, they need their medication. I need to be here to make sure that Beans is not opening his stitches. My grandmother is, I'd ask her, but she's got like her own mental health problems going on and stuff like that, and like we kind of have to remind her to take her meds, and so and then like she's not afraid of Pippin. Pippin's not afraid of her. Pippin loves my grandmother, so it kind of sucks. Like the one that they absolutely love, my grandmother, she can't do it. My aunt, I could have her do it, but at the same time, I have to go out this weekend, and I'm not trying to explain this best weekend. Okay, well, I have to be here to give meds and everything like that. My mom is going out of town. My mom actually is out of town. She left last night. So that was pre-planned. See how that came off like butter? That was pre-planned from like a while ago. So I can't ask her. She's not going to be back until Monday. I got to find out when Daniel's leaving, because if Daniel's leaving Friday, I can't go to my grandmother's tomorrow. If he's leaving Friday, coming back Saturday, I can't go to my grandmother's tonight or tomorrow. Like, what I mean is, if he leaves tomorrow, then I have to be here for a Saturday morning to take care of the dogs. And then, I could put Beans in his kennel and he'll be fine. He ain't gonna do nothing to his stitches, nothing like that. Huh, baby? You pooping? Finish pooping now, change your butt, okay? Yeah. What? One of these? I gotta find the scissors in a minute, okay? So, like, I would then have to be back Saturday. But if Daniel is gone, so, like, if Daniel leaves Friday and he's gone until Saturday, then I have to be here until Saturday and know roughly when he's getting back. I thought my cup had a crack in it. So then when he gets back Sunday, I can then go to my grandmother's, and then because he's back, I could stay the night out there. Reason why I'm staying the night out there is because over the school year, every weekend we would go and spend it with my grandmother. And over the summer, we'd spend it with my grandmother. And, it's just, she's up in age. She needs the help. She needs the attention. My grandmother raised me, my great-grandmother. I love her. She literally is my mom. My mom knows that. My mom is my mom. I call her my mom. I love my mom like my mom. However, like the nurturing and the loving and the raising and teaching me a lot of things and stuff like that, that was my grandmother. Take me to appointments and, everything. That was my grandmother. That's my mom. So we go out there. However, the past couple of months, we were back around Christmas, my grandmother got sick. And I mean, she got sick. She had 2 strokes. She was AFib for 2 weeks. It gave her flu-like symptoms. She has a couple of blood clots. But, since November, right after Thanksgiving, we had, man, it's just so bad. We kept getting food poisoning, stomach bug, the flu, head colds, 24-hour bug, 48-hour bug, 72-hour bug, the week bug. It just kept rotating in this house over and over again. I don't know if you know, but Lex is currently sniffling. Aubrey has been sniffling. Both of the boys, as of Monday, were red-eyed. Their eyes were red and puffy. To me, it kind of looked like pink eye, but it wasn't exactly pink eye. It was just I don't know what it was. So, now that nobody's sick, I plan on going out there. And going out there, I can help my aunt with some stuff, get some stuff done. I can spend time with my grandmother, get some stuff done, spend some time with her. We're going to be taking their crafts out and letting them do it over the weekend. So that is that and that spiel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, give us a big thumbs up. This is what it looks like when you put it in water. This is what it looks like 10-15 minutes. Use hot water if they're like new and they're freshly sticky like this. I'm gonna have to go back and do like this with hot water. But I'm trying to show you one that I did. Like this one just like came off like butter. There's like nothing on it except that little spot. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I am going to go on to the second part. So this is going to be a video in itself, and then I'm going to do a video going on with the vlog from today. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.